Rightio guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we have the R33 up on the dyno. Hopefully today we might actually get some power runs in and finally see what is causing that leaning out issue with the R33. So let's jump in, let's get it done. So these boys over here have this old thing right here. What on earth are you guys doing to it?
It's got heaps of weight reduction behind here.
Oh my god, what on earth are you guys doing? You're
Making fun. Making fun go.
Destroying the internet is what you're doing right here.
LS the world.
We had to sell both of our 31s, so we figured I was well built.
Yeah, that's it. So what's this car going to be used for? The drift pig or?
Yeah, just a drift hack.
Awesome.
As in, the interior as it sits now, there's not a lot that's going back in it.
There is literally like nothing in there.
Yeah, just a dash pad.
Yep.
Dash pad, seat, wheel,
yep.
the wiring we need, and door cards in the front. Some seats, and that's pretty much it.
That's it. There was nothing else.
I just slammed that door and I heard metal move in the front.
Oh yeah, we'll dummy up some parts.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, we're going to make some custom parts. We were just looking at yesterday how we're going to run them.
Yep.
How we're going to make them.
Alright, this is wicked.
Calculating our primary lengths and
Yep.
sizes and stuff. So.
Hell yeah.
That should be about 380 wheel.
And then you can rub tyres on my doors on the 33.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll be able to trade some white paint with you. We're going to paint it black. So
Oh no, you're joking.
be yin and yang.
Yeah, it could be 2 panda cars. Sweet. Rightio, so whether I break this up into 2 videos or not, I'm not quite sure yet. The R33 at the moment, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we just got to fix up some of the issues with obviously leaning out and whatever. But before we do any of that, the reason that pretty much the last session was cut short on the dyno was because we actually ended up destroying one of the O2 sensors for the dyno. Now, it was just throwing water out the exhaust. We didn't end up finding any possible cause for that, did we?
Well, no. As an engine builder,
Yeah.
you automatically go to worst case, especially considering the fact that because it was on that angle, it wasn't bleeding up the coolant system properly because we had that leak.
That's it.
So between it foaming up the coolant and then blowing water out the exhaust, you automatically go worst case. But you know, leak gun test was good. I fixed all the leaks the other day and properly blowed up the system, which actually took ages.
I can't believe how much you guys do when I'm not here. It's crazy. Like hours worth of work.
It's not. Yeah, I had to take the starter off to get it there. It was a little short piece off the back of the block.
Yeah.
To get it.
Yep.
But after it bled up properly, after about an hour, it doesn't do any of that foamy stuff at all.
Yep.
So you know, it's
So one issue ticked off. Yeah. Yep.
At this point, the 2 issues are not related, but obviously on the day when you're fresh engine that you just built, you're just automatically so, yeah, it's obviously that water must have just been water, the cat trapping water and condensing in the cat.
We found when we were bleeding it and stuff, we're running it, getting it hot and running for quite a while, but it clears up after a little while.
Okay.
So it's pretty identical.
One bloke in the comments said it was because I was washing down that engine bay the day before, or doing something the day before.
Cat's hollowed out, it'll just sat like
it just sit in the bottom. Yeah.
It is a possibility. Yeah.
So yes.
Anyway, at this point, all things point to the fact that it's a cat that was condensing water and holding water. So rather than potentially destroy another O2 sensor, I'd rather get your
new exhaust on,
which doesn't have cats in it,
and will be very, very careful.
And yeah, it should be fine this time.
So. Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, at the moment,
fixed, and now we have we've got ECU torque and a consult cable, thanks to Sam at White's Wiring. So we've actually got a way to check the voltages of the TPS and the AFM.
I gave him a massive shout out in the video. He's wicked.
Yeah,
I sat there chatting for like half an hour. I just went in to go get a cable.
Yeah,
and
it's good. It's good having good friends.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Very helpful bloke. So, and a big shout out to Simply Tuning for lending us this O2 sensor today. They sent our weekends. So.
Nah, that's
big
it.
Shout out to Dan at Simply and Sam, and we'll try and get this thing freaking running probably today.
Sounds good.
So we've got relays and we've got a spare Walbro 255. So if it does turn out to be a fuel feed issue, that's where we'll go.
Yep.
So we've got 2 AFMs to go with today. So
sounds good. Oh, you got an extra 2 AFMs, do you?
no, we've got the one that was on it, and we've got the one that we got the other day. So we've got 2. So you know.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
Hopefully they're not.
Hopefully one of them's. Hopefully at least one of them's good.
Straight back, straight. That's it.
Rightio guys, so here's the Skyline. If you guys remember where we pretty much left this car last week, we were having some pretty crazy leaning out issues. Also we had some issues with coolant. The coolant issues have been fixed, 100% all fixed. Max pretty much, we rebled the system, and we didn't really want to put some seal tight in a brand new fresh engine. So after the rebleed, it actually came up really nice. It's not drinking coolant or doing anything crazy. If you guys remember from the last video, I quickly pointed out that the heater hoses, because I didn't breaking the plastic heater hose up there, we've just joined it with a T-piece now. So yeah, that's going to be a whole heap nicer. We won't have any heater or anything in the car until I sort of fix that back up, but I will one day. I have to do it just before winter. We've also, the boys actually welded up this little piece right here so that way we can actually see fuel pressure as well, which is just reading at the moment just below 40 while idling. So I'll let Max and Rex talk about more of what sort of happened last week, because I don't want to say anything that's wrong like I did in my last video. So yeah, I'll let them sort of talk about it a little bit more and sort of what we're going to be doing today, what we're going to be looking out for, and what we're also trying. So we have a different fuel pump. We have a 255, which we could potentially put in. We also have this thing from, where did I put it? Somewhere. Oh, I believe Max is actually putting it in there. There we go at the moment. So hopefully we can actually read some stuff off the ECU. We cannot change anything with the ECU, but that plug there is from Whitey's Wiring. If you guys know Sam, absolute legend. Thank you so much, Sam, for all the help you guys, for all the help you've given me with this car. It's awesome. And yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. We're just going to pretty much run it up, try log it from the ECU. We also got a new O2 sensor as well, thanks to Simply Tuning in Brendale. So thank you so much, guys. And yeah, hopefully today we should have it all going good. Oh mate, look at you go. Alright, so at this current point in time, we're just working on the idle and just trying to find a sweet spot, because basically it was idling fine, but it was idle hunting before, so now we've adjusted the idle up, and then now we're just trying to find, like, because when we actually revved it up, it was coming back down and then stalling on us, so we're just trying to put it back up a little bit.
I understand why it's stuck.
So we were trying to troubleshoot the idling issues, and then this thing decided to stop working on us. No, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. You should be spinning like a motherfucker right now.
No, but she is not.
Not a damn thing.
Rightio, so Max is on the phone currently trying to find us a new starter. So hopefully we can, I don't know, get it sort of running today again. There you go. Rightio, so after a freshly rebuilt, forged 1000 horsepower starter motor, we'll see if it actually spins this time. That sounds a lot healthier.
Doesn't that sound healthier?
Is it throwing out? Is it throwing out or just turning?
I'm just turning because I'm hitting that pace.
Oh, right.
Another reason why I got these boys to do it. Just rebuild a starter motor. I had no idea. I learned so much. I'm so happy. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it starts up after this. So we'll see how we go. Hey! That started... It's never started that nicely. Hey Rex, it's beer time, mate.
Absolutely. One successful starter rebuild.
That is so cool. I honestly, not that I didn't have faith, I did not think that that was going to work. I had no idea that they could rebuild starter motors. I didn't know you could actually do it. That's awesome. Learning like crazy. That's so wicked.
We don't specialise in anything.
So if anyone ever wants to get starter motors rebuilt, come see these. Apparently they don't like it, so.
There's a lot of one-time stuff, which is rebuilding a starter, trying to get a stock ECU to work.
You love this project, don't you? No, apparently he doesn't like this project. Right, so I think it's safe to say at the moment, I'm not going to say anything on my videos. If you want to actually watch the technical side of it, go watch his videos.
It'll be about a week behind, sorry guys.
Oh yes, yeah. There's issues today, but you won't find out for a week. So
yeah, sorry. If you want to know more about the technical side of what's going wrong, feel free to come watch. But yeah, it's lagging about a week because I was trying to build up heaps of content because I've got a child due in like 2 weeks. So
congratulations, man.
Cheers, mate. But yeah, I'm trying to back up content so that when I have some time off, take care of him.
That's it.
Content can keep rolling.
That's exactly right. Because me with what you guys would have heard about on the live stream a couple of nights ago. Not really comfortable with, I guess, saying the wrong stuff. So just want to make sure. Go check out these guys.
It's just the experts on the internet.
That's it. That's exactly right. So yeah, go check out these guys.
Zach's
I'll leave a link.
Absorbed a crap load of information.
Hence why I cannot speak at the moment.
He's having trouble with the terminology, which no one can blame him.
That's it. You've destroyed my brain. It's actually never started up that nicely in a long time. It sounds great, yeah. Alrighty, so now comes the time I'm going to do a couple of power runs. So we haven't exactly sorted out that idling issue just yet, but yeah, make sure to go watch LepLab's video about that because that'll explain pretty much everything. Pretty much, we cannot tune the stock ECU whatsoever. So within a month, I'll be going with a Link or a Heltec. I don't know which one just yet. Sort of depends on which one I can sort of get accessible and sort of for the price as well. So yeah, at the moment, we're going to run it up. See if we still have some issues with it just running rich or running too lean, and we'll get it sorted hopefully so the brekkie roll can actually come back home. Be interesting. You're weird. I love the sound of it now. So yeah, so there's a lot of things that this car's doing at the moment that could easily be fixed with just aftermarket ECU. I will get one within a month or so, as I said before, but yeah, at the moment, just trying to get it home, run it up on a stock ECU. I can't drive it, there's no events anyway, so it's actually just going to be getting it back home so it's not in their hair, and then coming back out when we actually have an aftermarket ECU and getting it tuned as well. So at the moment, yes, it's just, you know, just taking a sweet time to sort of work around and try and fault find everything just mechanically, and it's, yeah, with an aftermarket ECU, a lot of everything would just be like right there in your face, done, excellent. So yeah, I'm just going to keep running it up. Hopefully the fuel is okay. Hopefully, yeah, the AFR is reading good with that new oxygen sensor. We should maybe get a more accurate reading, but I don't know, we'll see. So lots of them, see what they want to do, and let's just pray and hope that it runs at a roughly 11 or 12 AFR. So. Is that good? Rightio, so we'll do our first run. Hey guys, what's up? I have no idea why I didn't even film that screen there, or why I didn't film any of the other power runs. To be honest, we only did like 2 power runs because we both leaned out both times. I basically stopped recording because we were all just like, we were all pretty bummed out, pretty tired. The guys have been working on that car relentlessly for so long now, and I don't know if you guys know, and we're pretty much doing this entire build through just mates helping mates, to be honest. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but watching back their video, if you guys have watched it, they're basically doing this entire build for me as well, and I'm making them some websites as well, so that way they can finally start selling some merch through YouTube, which is going to be super sick. So I'm doing their website through Ongsong Performance, and I'm also doing it through LepLabs as well, which is going to be sick. But I don't know if you guys know, but these blokes have been putting so many hours into this R33, and I have no idea how I can pay them back for everything that they're doing. At the moment, just before we left, we did have more leaning out issues. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as the last time, but at the end, we ended up getting to around about 234 horsepower before we had to pull the pin and basically just go, okay, well, stop. Okay, I think it was about 5,000 RPM, and it started reaching to a 14 or a 15 AFR, which is way too lean. I think we got it up to a 13, and if it just plateaued there, to be perfect. So one thing we did watch while we were doing a power run, which is why I didn't film most of them, I was watching the fuel pressure, and the fuel pressure would sit just below 40 at idle, which is normal, 100%. It would go up to 44. And then as soon as it hit around 4,000 RPM, it would start dropping down to 42-ish. And so basically, from my understanding, I could be wrong, so please don't quote me on this, but the fuel pumps in the R33 as standard, it had a standard fuel pump, standard relays, everything else as well, but it actually has a relay that clicks on when you go above a certain RPM, which gives the fuel pump more voltage. Now, a lot of people do a fuel pump relay mod, which basically just completely bypasses that system there and goes to an aftermarket fuel pump. So at the moment, the guys are currently working on getting an aftermarket fuel pump in that car. As I said before, we have a 255 that Max had lying around. He's going to put that in the car, and we're also doing the fuel pump relay mod. It was going to happen eventually because I am going to go with a 460 once I get Sam's turbo into the car, or if we put the Garrett 3576R in there. So I'm not quite sure which one I want to go with yet, but yeah, I'll work it all out. So yes, I'm glad that fuel pump mod is actually getting done. So hopefully tomorrow, we are heading back out there tomorrow to go and get this car sorted. Tomorrow we will find out if the car is going to work or if we have to get an aftermarket ECU to make sure that this thing is 100% perfect. As I said before, an aftermarket ECU, it's not necessary for the build that we've just done, considering we're doing stock for stock, but we would prefer to have an aftermarket ECU. I will need one in the future, and it's just going to help us fault find so many things, and that way we could just tune it the exact way we want to be reliable. So that's all we want. Now, thank you so much everyone for watching the video, and if you have liked this series of building or rebuilding the stock engine, I know a lot of people have been saying while it's out you may as well do so much stuff to it, forge it, everything else as well, but you guys have to understand I didn't want to spend thousands on ECUs or upgraded rods or upgraded pistons or anything at all. I wanted to do this the cheapest way possible. All I wanted to do was rebuild this engine as a safe stock motor that didn't have low compression. That's all I wanted. That's literally my pitch to Lep Labs was I just wanted to not have low compression. So they have done everything that they need to, and they're going over and above, and I can't thank them enough. So these websites are going to look sick. I owe them many cartons, many cartons. So definitely give them some love down in the comments, and also remember to check the link in the description because yeah, they're awesome. You need to go give them a subscribe. They know a lot more than I do. If you guys like drifting content and engine rebuilding content and just everything like the LS31, please go check it out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.